Alright, what's up everybody, it's Kami and welcome back to another Super Dragon Ball Heroes guide video, and today we're going to be going over our first God Boss in arcade mode. I'm going to be doing guides on as many of these as possible once I find pretty decent and consistent strategies, because I've been in some of these, like the God Bosses here, and the Surviving City Life missions, from getting pretty lucky and living with like 100 HP and just things being extremely close. But we're going to be going to the Fuse Zamasu saga arc thing, and we're gonna be doing the God Boss Zamasu. And first off, I want to say shout out to JPhanta. He put out his video on this, like his guide video that he made right after I finished beating it using a completely different team on that somebody on the Dragon Ball Heroes Discord recommended me to use, and that team was like really hard. So it had Berserk Goku, and it had like this really weird Mass Saiyan unit that couldn't get stunned, and like a Vegeta and stuff for your power level to be high, and for like counters. But I have a really good module that makes this a lot easier, so given my strategy is going to be like way different than some other people's. But anyways, this Tarble right here has the Call for Help ability, and I have this as an accessory for custom cards, and I was like, oh, this is really good, but I didn't know what cards had Call for Help until I saw JPhanta upload his video, and he had the Tarble with Call for Help. So whenever this card gets attacked, you will get +2 hero energy for each attack, as Zamasu attacks 3 times every single time he attacks. So the first turn you'll already have 6 hero energy, and pretty much from there you get a full 10. And because we get a full 10, this means the Golden Cooler, he only needs 7 to be able to have his super attack available. When he does, he will get the lock on that'll reduce the enemy's guard to 1. Now, reducing the enemy's guard to 1 is what's going to make this extremely free and easy, because we're going to do a ton of damage no matter what, because his guard is so low. As you guys already know, Berserk Goku hits like a truck, and even if you don't hit supers, his EX Dragon Fist gets boosted by all the other boosts that he gets, and he will just hit so hard. So that's why we have Great Priest here also, just to make our overall damage really strong. And I mentioned this in the previous video, or I don't know if this is going to go before or after that video when I upload this, but I made a video with Vegito Blue, if this goes up before that video, and I was talking about the differences between using Great Priest and Gine in some stages, and this is one of those stages where Great Priest becomes a lot better because he's giving everybody a power boost, so that's very useful. The Xeno Trunks is here to reduce our CI speed back to normal, and prevent it from getting altered. You guys know I love this Trunks a lot. I use him so often. He's really good. And he also has the Shenron Wish, which will either fully recover your HP or your stamina. It's pretty good. And you also get a permanent +2,000 guard to your own team after you use Shenron. And then we have this Xeno Gogeta right here, which I actually just ended up pulling from set 5. He's really good. So whenever he's an attacker at the end of a round, you will increase your own team's hero energy based on the number of attackers on your own team. And this is a repeatable ability. So this Gogeta right here, man, he's really good. Like, this ability is so strong. At the end of a round, you just get that extra hero energy no matter what. It's really good. And he also has the Invincible Freeze attack, which will, of course, freeze an opponent and stop one attack randomly during their attack phase. So this team is just, like, super stacked. And also, if you don't want to use Xeno Trunks, but we have more than enough hero energy with this team to have everybody super and just get Golden Cooler to have his lock on, which is the most important thing. But we have more than enough power, but you could also switch out, or you have more than enough hero energy, but you could also switch out this Xeno Trunks for, where is it? Not ability rarity. If we go here, you go to Berserk units. You could also just swap him out for Xeno Vegito, who will give you an extra +2 hero energy on your own team. And he also has this, the Super Energy mode, which I don't think anybody else right here has. No. So you have that also as a CAA. And also this Mass Saiyan Xeno Bardock right here has the freeze attack also. And he'll just be able to super regardless as long as your own team's power level is over 10,000. And he takes no stamina damage. So this is a very good card because that's also a repeatable effect. So as long as you have really high power level, then you're fine. But like I said, all we have to do is survive turn 1. And then turn 2, Zamasu is going to just get completely body bagged because he's just not going to stand a chance whatsoever. We have Goasu here also. Goasu will be recovering our stamina when he's on the support. So turn 1, we're going to have Tarble defend, and Zamasu will hit harder every single time he gets like attacks and stuff and he supers. But this is the module I was talking about, the Hero of Japan module. So it gives -1 hero energy to your enemy and prevents enemy teams from increasing their power level by 10,000 or more. So it caps them at 10,000 power level. This is really good for arcade mode and for PvP. Like, this is just so broken, especially in PvP. I haven't tried it out yet, but that's really good for PvP. Like round 2, you know, round 1 you can have your Xeno Cell or whatever tanking stuff, and then round 2 have everybody else just out and attacking, and you use the Hero of Japan module. And your opponent is stuck at 10k, and you have over 10k. You're gonna attack first, and then you can just win. And it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And especially if you have stuff like Golden Cooler on your team. Matter of fact, this team could honestly work for like PvP. I would just, of course, we wouldn't be using Goasu because we would have that extra slot. So I would have something like Xeno Cell, because you wouldn't want Tarble in PvP because he would just get obliterated. So we're gonna have Tarble out here by himself, just in the first row, just so he has that extra bit of stamina. Of course, he can't get stunned, which is nice. But we do want to kind of try and guard to not get supered right away, because we can still block. And the more hits we block, the easier it becomes, because, you know, we'll have a little more HP just in case we mess up. I'm actually not sure if we can or can't die here. I have no idea. Real talk. Because my last attempt on this, we were perfectly fine. So there's +2 hero energy. Look at that, 1,000 damage. Not worrying about anything. My previous strat was with Xeno Cell, this other Mass Saiyan that I was talking about, Berserk Goku, and a different Blue Vegeta. The Blue Vegeta that has the counter rush if you fall below 50% HP. Which was good. Like, that strat was basically like relying on Zamasu hitting you first, because he was always going to have more of a power level, a higher power level, so he was going to hit you first on round 2. But that strat, man, it was just like, it was really rough. There was a lot of RNG there. It made things pretty tough. And when I did try that strat, I did win first try, but this is just a lot safer and a lot easier, I feel, because like, Tarble's not a hard card to get. He's pretty common. I wasn't even sure if I had Tarble at first, and then I checked through my box, just searched Tarble, and then he was there. We're going to super with Tarble. This isn't really going to do anything. Just the extra bit of damage on the Gallic gun. Thank you. It's pretty good. Alright. Now here we have the battle module. And look at that. We already have 6 hero energy. Everybody else hasn't even like attacked yet. We're going to use the Hero of Japan module. This is so good. And these modules are like random chance. I'll keep mentioning that as many times as I have to, because I know somebody's going to ask and be like, how do you get this module? How do you get that module? Well, they're random chance. They just drop. But farming god stages and stuff like that, or super boss stages online, are doing like really easy god boss difficulty, super boss custom missions should get you more than enough. So here we're just going to have everybody attack. And even if we miss our special attacks, we have so much CAAs, and like Dragon Fist is just going to hit like a truck. So here we have the lock on with Golden Cooler. We're going to reduce Zamasu's guard to 1, and he's locked at 10k because of the Hero of Japan module, where normally right now he'd have like 23,000 or something, and he would have definitely attacked us first, and we would have probably died, because I'm bad at charge impact on stages like this where he's constantly raising your stuff, which is pretty much all of these, because they always have dimensional pressure. There we go. Alright, we got the first one. Actually, we might stun him because of the burst mode. If we stun him now, that'll be kind of funny, because I don't really need to stun him with Cooler. He's just gonna die anyways. Like, this fight becomes really free now because of the guard reduction. But there we go. That's 14k damage for free. Actually, I don't know if this Zamasu can get stunned. I think he's just going to sit there with 0 stamina. We'll see. If Tarble and Goasu stun him, then That was a lot of damage from them too. Gallic Gun, and that, I don't even know what it just said, divine something, but that cool ass gut punch move, it's pretty sick. Yeah, he can't get stunned, okay. But he has like no health, look at that. Look at that. And we got that. So we didn't even have to use any of our card action abilities, but if we had to, Dragon Fist would have easily killed. So this is my first time seeing this Soul Punisher, by the way. I haven't used any Gojitas yet. I've just been using Vegito cards. All the Vegito cards are so good. There we go. Hopefully this makes it really easy. I know it's like, I'm over here saying, oh, this was very easy when you have all these stacked units. But these are guys that I think you should be going for right away, like Golden Cooler, Berserk Goku. They're very good units. Tarble's probably somebody you're going to be getting just from pulling. I have to check what set he's from. And then Gogeta's just really good. This Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Gogeta. He is very, very good. So yeah, that made that very easy. And then boom, you get a bunch of tickets from it. So that's a God Boss mission done easily. And I know I made that Xenocell guide video, and it was like you can farm the Super Boss video or the Super Boss stage and get a bunch of tickets from it easily. Now you have a God Boss one where you can potentially get better rewards. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Once again, shout out to JPhanta for pointing out how good that Tarble was. Especially for stuff like this, like where he can be used where you're not worrying about taking a lot of damage that first turn. I was able to guard everything, and I barely took like, what, 3,000, 4,000 damage? Which would have been the same thing with Xenocell, except he gives you +2 hero energy every single time he gets attacked. So that was just free hero energy, a super free Zamasu. That was a lot easier with this team and this setup than it was with the previous team I beat the stage with. It was like very hard. But this is what happens when you find strategies. So thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, there's like a lot of room in that team for you to change people. All you really need is Tarble, Berserk Goku, and Grand Priest, and Golden Cooler. So there's only 4 cards that you need there. Which, by the way, let me go into the deck thing just to check what set Tarble is from. Just to check real quick. Okay, so Tarble's from SH6, UM2, UM2, SH5, SH6. So in 6, you're going to be getting Grand Priest and Tarble. In 2, you'll get Goku and Cooler. And in 5, you get Gogeta. And all you need is Cooler, Goku, Tarble, and Grand Priest. So all you need to pull from is set 6 and Ultimate Mission 2. The other 2 cards I have are just filler cards. They're just here. Trunks is just here for the CI. And Xeno Gogeta is just here for the extra hero energy, which he doesn't even give us. Because he wouldn't give it until round 3 is when we would get it, since we didn't attack with him until round 2. Because at the end of round 2 is when we would actually get this hero energy, which would be 7 hero energy. So again, he's just a very, very, very solid unit to have in general. But thank you guys so much for watching. If this guide was helpful at all, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at FreightKugel. Link is in the description down below. You can also join my Discord, and I also advise that you join the Dragon Ball Heroes Discord, where everybody has been putting in a lot of work and sharing information on the game and stuff like that. People have been really helpful in there, you know, showing teams, guides and stuff like that people have been making for just these harder arcade missions, because there's a lot of them. I've been sitting down trying my best to clear as many of them as possible. Of course, some of them are a little more difficult than others, and I'm going to have to do them a couple more times to find a really good strategy for them, but that's just the beauty of the game. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.